Hey, hey, Eurovision fans. Eurovision is so close. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. It's almost just a couple of weeks away. Oh my God, I am super excited. Let's start with my lowers today, the songs which underdelivered, as there are now pre-parties of Eurovision everywhere, from Barcelona to Warsaw to there was recently a Tel Aviv Israeli pre-party, and there are more pre-parties happening as usual to round off with Amsterdam and London. And the more videos we see, the more live performances we see, and I myself went to Barcelona pre-party, certain bands, certain artists under-delivered, didn't live up to our expectations. Let's discuss it. My first lower, as I say, is Czechia. The verses, really, they're leaving me cold, The verses, as I see them in the pre-parties, do not really deliver. No, I don't feel it, And also girls are just running around the stage. They are sort of, each of them is kind of by themselves. I would prefer them maybe to be a little bit more static and to sing, to really produce this kind of unity. Maybe closer to the end of the song, they could come together, stand next to each other, produce this much stronger impression. So far, the verses are a bit meh, the chorus sort of unites the song, brings it back together, but the song cannot consist of just choruses, right? So they really have to work on making their staging shine somehow. I want less running around and more like trying to sing your best together to sound as strong as possible. So far, it's just the chorus about the crown with this whole harmonic singing together, vocal harmony of the sisters of all nationalities come together. Now, my second one is Blanca, not Blanca Paloma, no. We are talking about Poland and the song Solo. Now, the song I didn't really enjoy that much from the very beginning, from the studio cut, but now that she's performing in the pre-parties of Eurovision everywhere, it's sort of more uncovers the downsides rather than creates more fandom around her. The girl is not really much in control of her voice. The song is so beachy and summery that beachy, not bitchy, beachy and summery that it's more like a radio summer hit somewhere in Tenerife or Southern Islands rather than something for Eurovision. We still don't know how the song actually won in the national selection. One of my friends watched it live and said, I didn't get it. Nobody got it. Probably she knows someone who knows someone who knows someone. Vocally, it's not the best that Poland could deliver. It's not what we expect, Poland to produce. And in the last few years, Poland has really sort of, has been going lower and lower with Eurovision artists. And they have kind of a high non-qualification ranking right now. I'm afraid this year will be either the same situation, that Blanca won't pass to the final. Right now she's actually the 25th in the Eurovision betting odds, making it sort of on the edge whether she'll pass or not to the final. But if she sings like she sings right now, she's singing right now in the national pre-parties, it's not really going much anywhere. I do not see with this type of vocals or delivery how she can end up being in the final. It can be worked, yes, on the staging, but I would say whatever staging you put out for this, it will probably be just summery, beachy, and again, beachy and peachy. Yeah, I'm not saying Blanca doesn't have a great voice. I mean, she still needs to learn to keep it unshakable, in control, and as she moves around, she shouldn't lose it. It feels she's also very nervous, just not yet professional for the stage of that, massive kind of volume, and Eurovision makes such young singers usually shake a lot in the live performances and makes people obviously not vote for them. So Poland still might be a non-qualifier this year and might be easily forgotten among all the entries from Poland and entries of this year as well. And my third one for today is Portugal. Portugal and Ai Coração. Ai Coração. On the one hand, it has this national feel about it. It has this sort of, as they say, cabaret kind of feel, yeah? And I'm not against cabaret at all, you know. Visually, it's a very interesting staging that they are putting out, that they did in the Festival de Canção in Portugal. They really did great with the sofa, this red outfits, a bit of dancing, a bit of creating this kind of cabaret feel. It worked for them nicely. They managed to win in the national selection, but I'm afraid that might be it. I was watching their live performance in Barcelona pre-party, and something was missing, you know. Now that it wasn't so much about staging as in the national selection, it was just her singing with the mic and without many props. Something was missing, and not only visually but also sound-wise, yeah. Somehow it feels like the song is sort of just half of what it could be. It feels like it hasn't, you know, there is maybe not as much music to reveal its full potential. There are not as many vocal ups and downs and, you know, roller coasters to feel the whole variety of vocals of our beautiful, gorgeous, by the way, looking girl. And even though she is likable on the personal level, I think everybody after pre-parties was rushing to take a picture with our Portuguese lady, but it's sort of underdelivered in some way. It's even hard for me to comment why exactly, but I had the same feel across fans, you know, like, and I cannot really explain what exactly is missing from the performance, just it's not its 100% potential yet. Not saying that it cannot be fixed a bit on the Eurovision stage, but, you know, it's like the song finishes and you're like, it's been 3 minutes? Huh. To me, it was like 1.5 or 2 at best, and without much development. I wanted, even though like it has this kind of, let's say, clappable moments, it has a very nice rhythm, it has sort of movement around the stage, but there is still something that the song hasn't lived up to, you know. So yeah, that is my third lower of this year. Who guys didn't live up to your expectations in this Eurovision? Please let me know and write in the comments. Thank you so much for watching me. Subscribe if you still haven't. Give me a like. It doesn't take much of your time, and I will produce more nice videos, more reactions, more interviews. Check out our interviews with the Busker, check out our interview with Lord of the Lost, and enjoy the rest of the day. Love you guys. Bye. Ai coração, ai coração. Diz-me lá se és meu.